Hi, today's project, we're going to change the oil on this. So the first thing we're going to do when changing the oil is make sure our oil in the engine is warmed up. So we're going to go ahead and start this thing and let it run for a little while, and then we'll go ahead and get the mileage that we have on here so we can mark our filter with that. So here we go. Let's see if this thing starts.
Obviously, her mom and her dad, they help her get the goods, but Paris fills each of her Paris care packages.
Odometer. Okay, refill capacities. Engine oil. Let's see. Here we go. Shallow sump. 19 quarts. Because we are changing with the filter. Let's go check what we have. Alright, so we have 19 quarts of 10W30 that we're going to change here. Now, one thing I wanted to point out is how huge the oil filter is for this thing. So a normal car filter is about that big. That's the filter for this thing. Okay, hi there. So, to change the oil, this is the oil pan, and here's our oil pan drain plug. So we're going to use a 7/8" socket wrench to get this undone, and we're going to drain into this basket here. And then we can change the filter, which is up here.
There we go, nice and easy.
And it's going to come spewing out of here once we get this undone. Oh, there we go.
That's satisfying looking.
That is satisfying. So I'm going to go get a napkin because I should have grabbed one before I came down here. Okay. So we get all cleaned up from that. This is draining still. Alright, so I don't know if you can see this from there, but if you come over here, this is the oil filter, which is that big guy that we're going to change. And you can see I wrote the date and the mileage we had from the last time, so we're going to do the same thing our one this time. Do you remember what the mileage was? Uh-oh. Anywho, so we got to get this guy off, and he's full of oil, so he's going to be heavy. But we'll be alright. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. Let's go this way. Yeah, I got you. Okay.
Are you sure it's good to wear an Apple Watch right now?
Probably not. I'll cover it with
Here,
the glove.
I'll take it.
No, I'll just cover it with the glove. Good eye. That's why you always have a partner. Partner in crime.
Crime?
I mean, in chores. Chores? Oh.
Ew! Oh god. Good thing I told you before.
I know, right? Look, it landed right on it.
Oh my god. Your Apple Watch would have been destroyed.
Ah, we would have lived.
Oh god.
You can,
Oh god, that stinks.
stinks.
Yeah. I'm gonna get out of splatter zone.
Okay. All right. Let me go get cleaned up. What a mess. Probably should have brought some rags over, just for that reason.
Unboxing oil.
So you can see this big empty hollow filter is huge. We're gonna put some oil in so that the engine doesn't have to work so hard the first time we turn it on. And you always wanna make sure when you're putting on a new oil filter is you put a little bit of oil on this little gasket here so that it can spin on freely and then make a nice seal. So let's go ahead and do that. So I like to get it just snugged hand tight, and then I'll do like half a turn or something with this, just to make sure we're nice and tight, and we're not going to leak oil everywhere. Not too much, just the worst thing you want to do is over tighten it, and then you can never get it off the next oil change. That right there is perfect. Okay, cool. So now that oil is almost all drained, we can go ahead and put the oil drain plug back on. Now I always like to check it because this one here has a little O-ring on the side, and if you don't have a nice seal on that O-ring, all your new oil is just going to start dripping out of this thing. So I think I'm going to go ahead and replace it. Alright, so we got a new O-ring on our cap here, or plug. We'll go and put it in here. And this, you definitely don't want to over tighten. Just hand tightening, just with one finger. Alright, that's enough. Alright, go and wipe this off, and then we'll check it when we fill it and make sure it's not leaking. Alright, so now that we're down here, because I don't want to come under here again, we're going to go ahead and write our new mileage and date.
61512.
Okay, so this is where we fill up our oil. Now you can see we have 5 gallons of this 10W30, and fortunately 19 quarts is 4.75 gallons, so it's going to take 4 full gallons of this and then 3/4 of the last one. So let's go ahead and fill this guy up. now that we got the oil in, you got to start the engine and get the oil flowing through it so that we can do an accurate measurement of the level oil. Let's go ahead and do that. Moment of truth. We'll let that run for a few minutes, and then we'll wait another few minutes while it settles, and then we'll check the oil from the oil level dipstick.
Super long one.
Right there. We're full. Thanks guys for watching our oil change video.
I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this either helped you or entertained you, maybe.
I don't know, but make sure you hit that like button, subscribe,
If you liked
and notifications. No, even if you didn't like it, go
No.
ahead and hit those. Yeah.
No, if they didn't like it, they shouldn't like it.
No, if you like, it doesn't matter. Hit the like button.
If you like it.
No, I don't care.
Stay crafty.
Be happy.
That should be a
Hey, now you should clean up. You go clean up. That's what I'm talking.
I think we should retake that.
Nope.
Stop it! Clean up time.
Are you gonna do any of this work?
I was just recorder. I'll clean up my mess when it's time.
Okay. You're right, this does hurt your knees.
Yeah. Update, it's not raining, so that's great.